Published by New York Post. The former U.S. Attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia, who was found dead Saturday morning, had been in charge of some of the biggest cases targeting leaks in the CIA and Russian nationals carrying out fraud in America.
Listen!
Officials are investigating Jessica Aber's cause of death after the 43-year-old was discovered unresponsive at her home by Alexandria police officers just before 9:20 a.m. Saturday. Prior to her resignation in January as President Trump took office, the Biden-nominated attorney saw one of her biggest wins in court when ex-CIA analyst Asif Rahman, 34, pleaded guilty to leaking top-secret documents about Israel's plan to strike Iran last year. The high-profile case saw Rahman posting documents detailing Israel's October strike on Telegram, forcing the Jewish state to hold off on the retaliatory attack against Tehran. Aber had slammed Rahman's actions as a violation of his oath, his responsibility, and the law, as she said the leak placed lives at risk, undermined U.S. foreign relations, and compromised our ability to collect vital intelligence in the future. Aber also led the case against U.S International Inc., a Virginia-based company whose two senior executives were accused of running 3 different schemes to illegally transship sensitive American technology to Russia, according to the Department of Justice. Executives Oleg Nyandin, 54, and Vitaly Borisenko, 39, were accused in November of illegally shipping out more than $6 million worth of goods, including telecommunications equipment, to Russia through ports in Turkey, Finland, and Kazakhstan as a means to bypass U.S. sanctions against Moscow for its invasion of Ukraine. The case came just 2 months after Aber secured indictments against 2 Russian nationals accused of fraud and money laundering. Sergei Ivanov and Timur Shakhmamatov, who had a $10 million reward for their arrest, were allegedly behind one of the largest money laundering operations online that catered to major cybercrime marketplaces and ransomware groups, and to prolific hackers responsible for some of the largest data breaches targeting critical U.S. financial infrastructure, according to the Secret Service. Along with taking on the fraud and leak cases, Aber was involved in the DOJ's unprecedented indictment of 4 Russian soldiers who allegedly committed war crimes against an American living in Ukraine.
Whoa!
The victim, who was not identified, was kidnapped from his home in the Kherson region and savagely beaten, tortured, and subjected to a mock execution, according to the DOJ. The defendants were identified as commanding officers Surin Sironovich Makrichian